I'd welcome everybody. Make yourselves comfortable for another edition of Monday Night Unbroken. We got a lot planned here tonight for your enjoyment. Find yourself a nice place to watch the action. Nice cushy seats around the arena. Maybe up on the balcony to get a bird's eye view. Maybe a more private viewing space in the VIP boxes. Or if you want to get up close and personal to the action, you can watch by the barricades. Though if you do plan to do that last one, make sure to take a step or two back and turn around before you TP anyone in. Don't want anyone getting in on the wrong side of the barricades, because that's a one-way ticket to getting powerbombed through this table. And well, my colleague over there on the announcer's desk, over the announcer's chair, he doesn't like when his table gets broken.
Yes, no breaking the table tonight. No.
Yeah, don't.
Well, we got 6 competitors all looking to prove that they are the best of the best that UFW has to offer, so anything could happen, especially if emotions run high.
Now you're just tempting fate.
What is life without a little temptation?
I still remember a certain Alexander Calhira entering and hitting that poor table.
Well, you know, he's a tough individual. He managed to shake it off after a little bit of R&R.
That is true.
Now, folks, we do have some time before the show starts, which means she has plenty of time to satiate that appetite. Whether it be with food from the concession stands behind us, bag of popcorn, large soda, jumbo hot dog, whatever you like. But watch out for those prices, because, oh boy, they can hit harder than some of our competitors. But if you're not hungry for food, maybe you're hungry for merchandise. We do have the fan shop out in the lobby, where you can get all kinds of UFW merch, be it t-shirts, be it trading cards, posters, plushies, anything the discerning UFW fan would love to have, and at reasonable prices.
We also have the donation box if you're feeling a little generous, and with the Slamoween as a handheld for tonight.
A little bit of extra incentive there towards donating towards the show. Remember, folks, every single donation makes UFW just that little bit better.
Yes, I do hear you out there in the crowd. We do want funnel cakes. We are waiting. The back order is taking a lot longer than we hoped. Just hang on. We'll get that soon.
Yeah, unfortunately, Carpathia did order the cheapest individuals to make that sort of delivery. I think it was something like careless drop-offs or something.
I'm not sure. I'm not part of the accounting.
But of course, we'll be giving you updates when that happens. And folks, while we do have a lot of fun planned for tonight, we do have to get something out of the way first, and it is the rules and regulations. And yes, it does put me to sleep as well, but if we all band together, we'll be able to get through it. So, if I can have your attention, please. For the best possible Second Life wrestling experience, please help us keep the lag to a minimum by removing any scripted items you do not need. This includes, but is not limited to, AOs, HUDs, Tommy Talker, scripted naughty bits, RLV devices, head padders, or scripted pets. Remember, folks, a less laggy show is not only better for our competitors, but it's better for you to watch. And during our show tonight, please make sure to not send any messages to wrestlers or show staff. We will be having a meet and greet in the lobby just behind us, where you can speak to any member of the UFW wrestling or show staff that you would like. And here at UFW, we do try to put on professional events, so please keep that in mind and refrain from using inappropriate comments, gestures, or actions. And please, folks, refrain from nudity. This is a PG show, so keep those clothes on. And while you're at it, please make sure to respect all UFW talent and your fellow audience members out there. We're out here trying to put on the best show for you that we can. All that we ask in return is that you please do not be that person. Don't be a douchebag. Don't make us have to give you the boot, because then, well, no one's going to have fun. And for your own safety, and we did mention this a little bit earlier, please make sure to stay on the outside of the barricades. only show staff and wrestlers who are part of the show may be inside of them during it. There is a chance that if the action tonight gets a little bit too rambunctious, a little bit too energetic, the action could come over the barricades and right into your laps. And if that does happen, run away, dive for cover, do whatever you can, but what you should not do is get involved. We don't want anyone to get hurt. And for the full UFW experience, please make sure to enable media and voice chat in your viewer. We use media for wrestler intros, challenges, offsite events, and more. We also use voice for live commentary and speeches from wrestlers and staff. But while we do use voice for our shows, we do ask that you please turn off your microphones for the durations of the show. We cannot emphasize that enough. Keep them off for the duration of the show. Only staff who are in the show are allowed to use their microphones. You can mic up once the show is done. But of course that doesn't mean you can't interact with what's happening in the ring. We have some free fan gestures for you up on the balcony above the announce desk. Give one of those little signs a click. They'll give you a whole bunch of free goodies that you can use. You can even bring your own gestures if you like to interact with what's going on. But we do ask that you don't use any gestures that are overly loud or obnoxious. Don't use any that are overly inappropriate. And please folks, do not spam gestures. Gestures that are like a nice fine slice of pineapple pizza. Yes, it's nice to indulge, but moderation is the key. Now, if you do find yourself having difficulty hearing commentary or wrestler intros, please turn up voice and media and turn down your sound effect volume so you can hear commentary and videos over gestures and other sounds. But Mr. Calhera, what do I do if I want to keep up with UFW news and happenings, I hear you ask? Well, you're in luck, because you can join our WinWorld fan group and our Discord server. You can even follow us on Twitter. Up on the balcony, you'll see all the relevant clicky things that will take you to those places. If you do plan to tweet about tonight's show, however, please make sure to use the hashtag UFW Unbroken when doing so. But oh no, what if I can't make it to a show? Well, don't worry, folks, because you're in luck, because you can check out our YouTube for live streams and recordings of past shows, and you can watch the show live from there as well. Again, you'll find the link for that up on the balcony just above the commentary desk. And I think that just about covers everything, folks. Rules and regulations are done. Let's inject some life into the crowd. Let's hear some noise for UFW Unbroken. Are you excited for tonight?
Well, they sound pretty excited, but where's our notes?
I think a few people there still sound like they're sleeping. Let's inject a little bit more energy. Come on, people.
Come on, we believe in you guys. Come on, you can do it. Ah, that's... And I
That's a little bit. That's better. That's much better. And they have every right to be excited because we do have a stacked show tonight. 3 matches, 6 competitors, all looking to prove that they are the best of the best that UFW has to offer. And if you're the best here, then quite frankly, you're the best anywhere. I just have to file my way through all this paperwork and we'll let you know what we have planned. And here we go. For our opener tonight, folks, we have one half of the Sirens, the Bio Beauty herself, Alavesta, going up against one of UFW's most formidable veterans, Temujin.
Ooh, Pirate versus Sage. Let's go.
I got my predictions for how that's going to go, and I imagine it's going to be a... It's not going to be the most technically sound match. It's not going to be the prettiest match. It's going to be a hard-hitting, just absolute slugfest. And I've got my opinions regarding this encounter and some of the things surrounding it, but we can save that for a little bit later, I think. And then on to our second match, we have UFW's very own resident Soldier going up against friend of the audience, friend of the commentary desk, Sin City's favourite ringtail, Sylvia Nux.
Interesting. I've actually read up that they fought before.
They have. The devastating striking ability of Sylvia's kicks, her dance moves going up against Soldier's power. Not the first time they've tangoed. It'll be interesting to see if this is going to be a repeat of history or if things will change this time.
We'll just have to see.
And then for our main event, and this is going to be interesting. 2 big powerhouses going up against each other. 2 friends who are definitely going to let that friendship go to the wayside once those bell rings. We have Zvonic going up against Varka Kai.
Our two medics. This is not going to go well, especially because they already know all the weak points in the body.
And,
oh boy.
And interesting, both of them have suffered a few knocks recently. Z having a few bad knocks to the head, Varka with what happened in his match against Narissa, or NDT if you want pedantic. Yeah, that's an appropriate response for that. But like you said there, Jinxie, both medics, so they do know each other's limits, both friends, so I imagine they're not gonna... I imagine they're definitely going to try and do their best in the ring, but they're not going to put each other in any massive amounts of danger if they can help it.
Yeah.
And oh boy, the crowd are not... My goodness, I mentioned that Tiger's name once and the crowd just erupted into boos.
Pretty much. I was not expecting so much hatred. But, you know, she has turned.
Oh, you turn your back on the UFW Nation, you cast aside everyone that helped you. What do you expect?
Pretty much.
But while that did leave a little bit of a sour taste in our mouth, folks, I think I know something that can help cheer us up, something that can get us a little bit more livened up, and that is a word from one of our sponsors. And my colleague over here, Miss in the Corner, she has been, well, quite frankly, vibrating with excitement to tell you about our first sponsor.
Oh yes, of course! Are you tired of watching movies all by yourself, longing for that classic movie experience? Then come on down to Starlight Drive-In Theater, with movie streams every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at 3 p.m. PDT. We're sure to offer you a good time under the stars, right from the comfort of your cars. So, what are you waiting for? Drive your way towards our Discord group and come check us out today. Starlight Drive-In, where the stars never stop shining.
Very good, very good. And remember, folks, supporting our sponsor supports us. So, yes, more to support, please. And a thank you to anyone who has donated towards the show. Any donations towards UFW go towards making it just that little bit better.
And there is one other thing coming up, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Miss in the Corner, why don't you enlighten our fans?
As you may all know, it's coming up soon. On March 22nd, we have the Breakout coming soon. And it's going to be an interesting night for sure. That will be at 7 p.m. SLT. Again, March 22nd on Friday. And it will be known as Breakout. Probably 2nd edition. There you go.
Absolutely.
Note, that is early for a Friday. So if you get here at 8 o'clock, you'll have missed a bunch of the show.
Absolutely, folks. Get here an hour early for UFW Breakout. It's going to be a big show, so, well, we're going to need that extra hour to cram as much excitement into it as possible. But with that fresh in our minds, and with about 30 seconds left until the show starts, folks, are you excited for UFW Unbroken? Let's hear some noise. And just in time as well. Ladies and gentlemen, those in attendance and those watching at home, welcome to another edition of UFW Unbroken. That's what I like to hear. Don't even have to ask if you're excited, because of course you are. Introductions are in order. My name is Alex Calhera, Mr. Meerkat Monday himself, but it's not just me up here tonight. No, because no one man or woman could host a show of this quality and magnitude by themselves. Tonight I'm joined by a deviously distinguished duo. So introduce yourself to the fine folks. Let them know who you are.
I am Jinxie in the corner, along with tonight.
Your ring announcer tonight, Joven, connoisseur of the country.
What a crew, the best UFW has to offer, and we're going to need the best to get through this show tonight, because man, we have got a lot of excitement planned for you tonight, folks. But while we could sit here and talk about it, why don't we just head on straight down to the ring with our announcer for tonight and get things started.
Good evening, UFW Nation. How are you all doing tonight? Hope everybody's getting excited and ready because it's Monday night, and that means it's time for UFW Unbroken. Hope everybody's excited and ready for it because we've got all of the action, all of the drama, and all of the gratuitous violence you come to love from UFW. So let's hear it. Let's make some noise. Well, it definitely sounds like you're all ready for the action, so let's just get right on down to it. The following contest is a standard singles match, and it's scheduled for one fall.
The UFW Nation are certainly letting Alavesta hear it. They do not appreciate the Bayou Beauty one bit whatsoever. But, well, you can see it right there. She is just soaking in all these boos.
And it is marvelous, of course.
Now, regardless of the people's opinion of her, one thing cannot be denied, and that is that Alavesta has been on quite a power trip so far, and not in the way you would expect. She has been controlling the fate of the Sirens tag team in the very palm of her hand. Before all this happened, we thought her and Julia were, well, equals on that team, but apparently not. Alavesta turning out to be the leader, I guess you could say, and putting her own tag team partner through various trials to see if she's really worthy to be on that team.
Yes, let me hear that lovely sound.
And on top of putting her partner through those trials, she's also been doing the same with Valkyrie to see if she would make an even better tag team partner for her. I guess for an individual like Alavesta, that just makes sense. If you want to be the best tag team that UFW has to offer, get yourself the best tag team partner.
Yeah, that was one interesting match on Monday that her opponent didn't actually show. They were too scared.
And her opponent
And while things have been very successful for Anavesto as of late, the same can't really be said for Temujin. We haven't seen much of him since of his incident with Narissa, or as her obnoxious and loud manager would prefer her to call her, NDT. And I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here, folks. This man here, Temujin, he put his time, he put his effort into pulling someone out of the gutter, opening up to them in ways that he doesn't really open up to many people. And what did he get in return? He got just thrown away like garbage by that same person that he helped. Just ungrateful, disrespectful, and totally disgusting. And you got to wonder, how is that going to play into his mindset tonight? Has he managed to get that out of his head? Is it going to affect him? Because if it is, then well, he's going to have a hard time here against Alavesta.
Oh, we're just going to have to find out.
Well, both competitors have been checked. Ready.
Let's have some fun.
And there goes the bell. Let's get this thing started. Oh, and Temujin coming in fast with some punches to the head there, followed up by a headbutt.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Oh, going in a little headlock.
Well, despite the tough times he's had recently, he's got a focused face on him. He certainly looks like he's focused. But let's see if he can keep that up. Kick to the gut and then a kick to the jaw there, followed by a clothesline, taking out Alavesta down to the canvas. And going for a quick pinfall here. But barely a 1 count at that.
Still too early for the Gator Girl.
Oh, off the ropes now, and dropping onto Alavesta with a double X handle. And following up with a quick elbow drop right afterwards. Oh, and then a fist drop. He is relentless here, folks.
I don't think I've ever seen Temujin like this. This is more than usual. He's usually pretty slow and takes his time, is calculated.
Sending Alavesta off to the corner. And you're right, normally he is a lot more calm and collected, but maybe he has some frustrations he wants to vent out, and rightfully so.
Different or not, it's certainly proven to be effective.
Oh!
Driving those knees into the midsection there. What would you call those, Jinxie?
My favorite knee punches.
Delivering those forceful knee punches right to the gut of Alavesta. Taking the Gator down to the canvas now, moving to the opposite side of the ring here. What does our veteran Vulture have planned?
Oh.
Off to the ropes, and oh, it looked like he went for a basement drop kick, but Alavesta able to roll out of the way, and Temujin hitting nothing but turnbuckle there.
That's not gonna feel great on the leg or the feet.
Yeah, we might have tweaked his ankle there a little bit. Maybe the anger of his former pupil, well, throwing him to the curb, might have been clouding his judgment there. Might have been making him a little bit more reckless than he usually would be. And that's just going to give an opening for Alavesta now to go on the offense, grabbing a handful of feathers, dragging him up to his feet.
That can't feel good. You know, feathers are more painful than hair pulling.
Well, you learn something new every day, and well, Alavesta's making that point, well, very, very clear there, dragging him back to the center of the ring. Hoisting him up, and then atomic drop.
Oh, that must not feel great.
And then following up with a Russian leg sweep. Now, on paper, folks, you would think that Temujin would have the strength advantage here. Yeah, he's shorter than Alavesta, but he is heavier. But Alavesta has proven time and time again that she is deceptively powerful for someone who's, what, only about 170, 180 pounds? She can punch quite a bit above her pay grade when it comes to strength.
Yeah, I would say she's much more powerful than we think. And going up with a pickup.
Oh yeah, one underestimates Alavesta at their peril.
Now left, some rights, shot to the body there. Oh, and giving Temujin a headbutt of her own to pay him back. Bit of a risky move there. Temujin's got one of the sturdiest skulls in UFW, but it looked like it was effective. Off the ropes and right into a knee to the gut there, causing Temujin to flip up and over from the impact.
Hearing in the crowd, is that a legal move? Yes, it is.
Well, folks, she would have had to have aimed that knee about 6 inches lower for it to be illegal. Oh no, got him up and oh my goodness, dropping him right on his head and neck with that scoop pile driver. Temujin's got a sturdy head on his shoulders, he's got a sturdy neck, but even so, getting dropped on it is not going to do him any favors.
Yeah, and especially with vultures, their skulls towards their head ratio of skin to flesh is not very thick.
Well, normally I would agree with you, but Temujin has shown in the past that his skull is one of his most devastating assets there. And, ooh, elbow drop to the leg there, trying to keep Temujin grounded now.
Well, no, it hurts more when you get hit by a skull versus flesh. So, yes, it would hurt. And
Temujin not even going to give her the courtesy of a 2 count. This is a dangerous position for Temujin to be in. Normally he does like to take things a bit more slow in the ring, but he is pretty aggressive with that slower style. Alavesta, she's got a similar style as well. Slow to pace down and pick apart her opponents. And that's something that Temujin's not going to want to have happening here.
And he's taking his time. He's recovering there.
Alavesta's got a hold of him, pulling him back to the middle of the ring, no doubt for more punishment. Oh, and sending him off to the corner.
Oh boy.
What could the Bio Beauty have planned for him in that corner? Coming in full head of steam, and oh my goodness, coming in with a full-on hip attack to the gut there.
Oh boy. I think your favorite line is using what her mama gave her, right?
Well, she definitely gave Alavesta quite a bit there because it looked effective.
Oh, she looks like she's thinking about her attack here.
Might be taking a little bit too much time though. You do not want to give a veteran like Temujin too much time, but oh no, it looked like it was effective regardless. A second hip attack, this time to the head.
And those are just scales on the tail. That hurts.
Oh dear, that is 170 pounds hip thrust into his head. If that was anyone else but Temujin, that might have knocked his lights out.
And lifting his leg, and what's her plan?
Nope, going to drag him away from those ropes. Not a bad idea. She can't go for a pinfall while he's up against those.
Or a submission hold.
Got him away from the ropes now, and now looking to wrap him up, and got him in a figure 4 leg lock. Dead center of the ring.
Oh, I called that one. Looks like Val's checking to see if she's going to let go. Or if Temujin's going to give up.
Temujin's way too stubborn to give up. He's going to fight and claw his way out of this if he can. Dragging himself to the ropes, and it looks like he's got hold of the bottom one there.
Has it? But we all know in Alavesta.
Oh, you know she isn't going to break it right away.
Oh hell no!
Up to a 2 count, up to a 3, up to a 4, risking disqualification there, but letting go just at the last second. Oh, the crowd might not like her tactics there, and they might be stretching what is legal in the ring, but you cannot deny the effectiveness there. Those extra 4 seconds could prove could prove pivotal.
Yep, and it's fully legal.
Well, it's legal in the sense that the referee tells you to stop doing it.
Well, it's legal as long as, they let go.
Temujin able to find an opening though with a sweep kick, taking Adavesta's legs out from under her. Oh, and now finally getting back on the offense there, mounted position, driving those elbows into her face, trying to rearrange the facials of Adavesta.
Yes, more of the punching, please.
You can hear that crowd getting really excited now.
And Temujin sending the Bayou Beauty off to the ropes. Here she comes back, and oh my goodness, she runs right into a knee lift. Looked like she nailed her right in the temple with that one.
Well,
and that could be a knockout blow. 1, 2, but no, Adavesta able to get a shoulder up at 2.
I was about to say, Gator Skull is pretty strong.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that to knock Adavesta out. A lot more.
I suppose you're right, and well, when you think about it, while Temujin has a lot to prove here and a lot to get off his mind after what happened with Narissa, Adavesta has just as much to prove as well if she wants to keep her firm control over the Siren situation right now. Temujin knees to the torso there, dropping Adavesta down to one knee. Coming back in, looking like he went for another one to the head there, but Adavesta able to catch it.
And now this is going to go back.
Oh no. And Adavesta showing off that power with a massive capture suplex. But like I said, Adavesta, a lot to prove here. She is the unofficial leader of the Sirens, and if she wants to keep that top spot, she's got to prove herself in the ring here, because if she loses here tonight, Julia and Valkyrie might call into question her leadership.
I never thought about that, but yeah, that would be concerning.
It would be an interesting bit of turnabout, that's for sure.
I wouldn't want to join someone if someone was my leader and then just said like, oh yeah, I lost. Oof.
Well, it looks like she's not on her way to losing after that alley-oop. She threw Temujin like he was a sack of potatoes. Temujin showing that resilience of his now, able to get himself up to his feet by the ropes, and Adavesta looking like she might be gassing out a little bit. She might have putting a little bit too much effort into there.
Oh, she did lift him up, and you did say he was heavier than her, but we know she could do this.
That is a risk. Adavesta, she could overexert herself, and Temujin could outlast her as a result. Oh, but no, Adavesta able to find a second win there and then drag him out of the corner with that back suplex.
And he's got to be feeling that.
No, she's been working his legs, his body, his back. Classic Adavesta, work as many parts of the body as possible.
He's worked his head. Oh, I'm pretty sure we're in trouble.
Adavesta's got herself another handful of feathers, dragging Temujin up to his knees. Oh my goodness, just throwing him over the top rope to the outside.
Okay, was not expecting that.
Good grief! I know I said that Temujin was thrown to the side like garbage from his pupil earlier, but Adavesta quite literally doing it there.
Did anyone actually see Tenjin? Oh, there he is. I think I saw his head just peek over.
Now he's getting back up to his feet, and he looks pretty frustrated at the moment after that. climbing back up onto the apron.
Oh, and going right into a lockup. And elbow strikes.
That might have been a mistake there from Alavesta. She threw him out, trying to assert her dominance, but she let him get back in the ring, taunting him, and now that frustration might have boiled over.
Did his eyes glow red for a second there? I must have been seeing things.
Oh my goodness, catching her on the way back with a massive Rowanagi. Grabbing hold of her head, driving his knee into her back, and now hammering the side of her head and neck with those elbows.
This doesn't seem classic Temujin. Oh my.
Well, she taunted him, she insulted him, and that's not something you want to do to a man who's been in the business for as long as Temujin has. That kind of disrespect's going to cut deep. But not as deep as that spin kick there, right to the muzzle. Got that leg hooked. 1, 2, no! Only a 2 count. Oh, and now just stomping the ever-loving bejesus out of Alavesta there.
I'm pretty sure this is very unclassic, like Temujin. I've never seen him stomp someone.
Well, the last time we saw him in the ring, he was more reserved. He was holding back, and maybe he's had enough of that. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he wants to take out the frustrations he wanted to take out in that previous match. And unfortunately for Alavesta, she's the one that's in sight for it. Temujin going in with those educated legs again, shoot kicks to the chest over and over. But what? No, Alavesta were able to catch one. Driving her elbow into that knee, taking away his balance there for a moment. I said Temujin off to the ropes. And oh no, and catching him with a pop-up knee strike. Temujin there, he had the momentum, but he overcommitted to those kicks, threw one too many and gave Alavesta an opening to counter.
Still, just so many things. I have never seen him this angry.
And oh no, getting him up and driving him face first into the canvas with that bulldog.
Going up for another pickup. Oh, and those poor feathers of his.
And driving the back of his head into the canvas with that death drop DDT.
Well, they look like they're both pretty hurt.
Right here. We can get that pin in.
Yeah.
Alavesta's looking a little bit woozy. Maybe that flurry from earlier did a little bit more damage than we initially thought.
Oh, she's going in for another pickup?
I guess she just wants to make sure.
Yep, just, another more pounding to the head.
A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And that there is classic Alavesta, folks, targeting the spine with deadly efficiency.
At least he didn't get a back rake this time. That's one of her favorites.
Would prefer getting a back rake as opposed to a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Because, yeah, one of them stings, but the other almost snaps you in half. And she is not done yet. Quite literally at this point, she might be just playing with carrion. But no, Temujin Temujin able to find a second win there and managing to nail her with a single knee facebuster. Oh, and wait, Temujin. Oh my goodness, snap powerbomb, shoulders down. This could be it. 1, 2. I thought he had it right there and then. I thought he was about to steal that victory.
Oh, it was too soon. Oh, wait.
He's not done yet, grabbing the arms and now, oh my god, rearranging the face there of Adavesta, kicking her in the muzzle over and over, and then a massive knee to the side of the head.
Again, very not classic Temujin here.
Those shots to the head that could have KO'd her. 1, 2, and again Adavesta able to get that shoulder up at the last second. Both of these competitors showing incredible resilience, but Temujin, he might be realizing that he's also running on fumes here. I think he's trying to end this as quickly as possible now.
Ooh, heavy forearm club right across the back.
Oh, those forearms, they're going to be like getting hit by just massive tree branches, and a second one. And driving her headfirst down with the metallic driver. 1, 2, and oh, how the hell did she kick out of that?
She is very strong-willed.
He dropped her right on her head. Third pinfall attempt, but third time he just came a breath away from the 3 count. Picking her up again here, but how much longer can he keep this offense going? Sending Adavesta off to the ropes. Adavesta coming back towards him, but and she drives right into him with that spear, and now just unloading on his face with those massive right hands.
Clearly, she still had some gas.
And that the last bit of offense from Temujin might have been all he had left there. But Adavesta, I think she was able to weather the storm, and now she's going to be rewarded with the fruits of her labor.
I think all she needs to do is just give him a nice little pinfall, or maybe just a chaser of a stomp, and I think that's in.
Adavesta having to catch her breath for a moment though, but like I said, I think that might have been all that Temujin had left in the tank. He unloaded a whole bunch of offense onto her, but wasn't quite able to get the pinfall, and now he's paying for that. Oh no, she's got him. He's got that head hooked, and driving him down with the breaker bitch. Knees right into the small of the back, and Temujin, he's an athletic individual, but I don't know how flexible he is. I'm going to assume not flexible enough to shrug off a hit like that.
No, sorry.
That is textbook Adavesta right there.
No, I don't think Temujin is springy at all. No.
Now picking him up again, she's want to be careful. She doesn't want to make the same mistake he did and overcommit. Oh, got the arm hook, got the leg hooked. Fisherman suplex. Got that leg hook, shoulders down. 1, 2, and a 3 count.
Just a reminder, please do not be on the mic after the show, please.
UFW Nation, your winner by pinfall, Adavesta.
Oh, the UFW Nation not happy about that at all. But what is Adavesta saying? Not worthy of... She has the audacity to say that to him.
I almost missed that. Not even worthy of her boot? No, damn.
This man just made her fight her ass off to get that victory, despite the questionable state of mind that he is in at the moment. He gave her a fight of her life, and all she can do is say that he's not worthy of even being on a boot. That's just disrespectful.
Well, we are talking about Avesta. Ooh, go wrestling!
Man, first what happened with Narissa, and now, well, getting, quite frankly, told that he's worthless by an investor. You gotta feel bad for Temujin, a veteran like that. Well, opinions might differ, but I think he deserves better than this.
100%. This was not a great time.
Well, like I said, he's a veteran, so hopefully he's going to be able to shrug this off. He's been in the business for a long time, he's seen a lot of things, and he's overcame a lot. I just hope he's able to overcome this.
I think so. Just give him time.
Well, unfortunately, that wasn't, I mentioned for a lot of the UFW Nation, that wasn't the most satisfying way to start the night. It was great action in the ring for sure, but not quite the happy ending we were all hoping for. But I think I know something that can help liven us up and brighten our moods, and that is a word from one of our sponsors. UFW is a proud sponsor of the Golden Stallion. The Golden Stallion, an upscale, elegant and refined atmosphere in Second Life for furs alike. Since its inception, the Golden Stallion has grown to over 1,000 members worldwide and hosts a wide variety of unique events and get-togethers. We are an active, vibrant community that prides itself on inclusivity and diversity, with a shared core passion for polite conversation, positivity, and refinement. From the beautiful beaches to the French architecture and gardens, you'll find a welcoming community. So, from us to you, welcome to the Golden Stallion. You belong here. And remember folks, supporting our sponsor supports us, so yes, more to support, please.
And just as a friendly reminder, please remember to keep your mics off during the show and wait till after the show is finished for meet and greet.
Absolutely. But with our sponsor out of the way, I think it's time we head on to our second match. So let's head down to the ring with the connoisseur of the announcing, Croven.
All right, UFW Nation, it's time for our next match. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a standard single match.
Establishing battlefield control. Please stand by.
Well, if the UFW Nation were hoping for someone to cheer for after that last match, this probably isn't the best person for that. But if my ears don't deceive me, there might actually be one or two people in the audience that appreciate the soldier. Probably some people that went to boot with him. But despite the UFW Nation's not so friendly attitude towards him and his not great personality, if I must admit, there is no denying his ability in the ring. Big, powerful, technically sound, very efficient, dangerous individual for anyone to go up against.
Let's see how he does with our next competitor.
Well, he's certainly not going to win anyone over by calling the crowd maggots.
And his opponent,
Man, there could not have been a more opposite reaction to Sylvia Knox as there was for Soldier. Friend of the comms desk, friend of the UFW Nation, Sin City's favourite ringtail herself.
I'll take that high five.
Yeah, whether it be on the dance floor, the commentary desk, the wrestling ring, she is talented wherever she goes. But is that talent going to be enough for a repeat performance against the Soldier?
I'm positive she'll do fine.
Certainly in this encounter, Soldier does have a few advantages. 6'7", 275 pounds. He's got the reach, he's got the size, the strength, and he's possibly, I would dare say, he's a lot better when it comes to throwing people around. But Sylvia, don't underestimate her. She's agile, and she's not small in her own department. 6'1", she's got a lot of reach as well, and she has, dare I say,
Out the air.
absolutely. Yeah, she's going to have to rely on that agility and those deadly kicks of hers. UFW's strongest legs, I would dare say, as well. Oh, and both of our competitors have been checked by our official tonight. Let's see if they are both ready to go.
I've got special intel on you. You're going to pay for what you did to me and Sai before.
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Special intel, he says. Let's see how well that does against the Sin City ringtail. Oh, and well, apparently not good to start off with. Sylvia with a couple of elbows to the head, a spinning back kick, staggering the big guy. Oh, and Soldier able to kick that. Soldier able to catch that kick, but Sylvia just replying with a second one right to the face.
And a nice elbow drop to the ground just to top that off.
And oh no, it looked like she went for that reverse senton of hers, but Soldier able to get out of the way.
I want to know where he's getting this intel from.
I imagine that's classified information. What was not classified was that spear, taking Sylvia down to the canvas and now stomping the hell out of her. I was ready to make fun of this man for apparently doing his homework and then it not working, but it looks like it is working now. Shots to the head, shots to the body. And oh no, got about a head and inverted headlock backbreaker.
Well, he's gotta look a little weak at first, you know, and then he works his way up.
Well, maybe he realised the key to success to defeating Sylvia, and that is take away her vertical base, take away her ability to kick your head off. And speaking of heads there, driving the back of her head into the canvas with that inverted DDT.
And not feeling it. Oh boy.
And that's unnecessary. Soldier now, blatant foot choke right in front of the referee.
It's legal. It's allowed, you know, up to 4.
If it was legal, the referee wouldn't be telling him to stop. But I guess we found out what his homework was, and that was to fight unfair. Oh, but his homework did not prepare him for that. Sylvia able to come out of nowhere, that nip up Hurricanrana off the ropes and right into a basement drop kick. But she's not done. Coming off the ropes again, and a penalty kick right to the head.
Well, he's probably seen a few stars.
Well, considering the size of Soldier's dome there, it was a hard thing to miss. Now sending him off to the corner now. Sylvia looking to go coast to coast. Coming in now, full head of steam. Handspring right into an elbow. And then following up with a corner enziguri.
All the spins, all the fun, all the beatdowns. Yes.
Oh, Soldier getting back up, but too woozy to do anything about that corner splash, following by a monkey flip. And folks, Soldier's not a lightweight. That was 275 pounds that she sent flowing from the corner to the center of the ring. Now, pinfall attempt there. 1 and only good for a 1 count. Soldier doesn't kick out. He powers his way out of that one.
And gets right back up.
Well, despite his intel not protecting him from a lot of those kicks, his durability is certainly helping him out now. Coming in with the punches to Sylvia. Sylvia trying to cover up and protect her head there. And Soldier just taking advantage and then going for the body instead. A couple shots to the gut and then a forearm to the back.
Oh boy.
Right now, grabbing her by those dreads and oh my goodness, reverse German suplex there. And look, dragging her down to the canvas and now got her locked into the CQC. And that's a bad position for Sylvia to be in. All the nearest ropes are facing away from her. She's going to have a hard time getting to any of those.
No!
And Sylvia now having to use her arms, having to use her legs, anything she can to drag herself to those ropes. That's a long way to go.
Oh, and she's got him.
He's got him, but Soldier, is he going to be a noble soldier or...
No, of course not. He's a tough man. He knows. Going right for the 4 count.
After a 4 count, if it were down to me, this man would be dishonorably discharged for behavior like that.
Hey, soldiers gotta do what they gotta do. Win the war.
Well, so far his tactic has been, like I said, keep Sylvia down. Don't give her a chance to use those kicks. And if he can keep that up, then the Cincinnati Ringtail is going to be in a world of trouble. But even when she's face down on the canvas, those educated leg stuff are able to come into play, kicking him in the face there to get him off of her. Drop kick to the knee.
Northtown beats. Go on.
She's got hold of her. Oh my goodness, kick after kick to the face there. Sylvia trying to take Soldier's head off of his shoulders with those kicks, but no, Soldier able to catch the last one coming in.
Oh.
But no, Sylvia able to backflip kick her way out of it. And a massive wheel kick there.
She just... I don't know how she manages it, but I don't know how she gets danced and work so well with wrestling and beats up. I don't know how she does it.
I don't know how Soldier's head is still attached to his shoulders. Sylvia now tuning up the band, off the ropes, springboard leg drop, rolling through it. Off the ropes again. Into the handstand, and can she land it? And there she goes, the handstand leg drop. Off the ropes again. And this time she lands the twisting senton.
Oh, he can't. His face, his chest, everything must hurt.
Textbook Sylvia there, those 3 impacts. But rather than going for the pin, she brings Soldier up, and that gives Soldier a chance to fight back. And oh my goodness, coming off the ropes, discus lariat, turning her upside down, right side up. She just went flying.
Going back in with those punches.
Well, punches to the gut, and then a big Sambo-style T-bone suplex, slamming her down to the canvas with authority. The Soldier, he might not have the style of Sylvia, he might not have the looks or the dance moves, but my God, does he know how to throw someone. And he certainly knows how to work that neck there. Mention the neck to the side, punching her right in the shoulder blade area, right on the side of the neck. They're trying to wear her out.
Oh, and goes with a release German suplex.
A second German suplex at that. That's a combination you never want to see in the ring. Someone who's strong but also knows how to suplex you a million different ways. Shoulders down, pinfall attempt here. But only good for a 2 count.
And, you know, being that he has fought wars, I wouldn't be surprised that he's going to keep going no matter how hard this goes. Oh!
A dragon screw to Sylvia, and I hate to say it, but that is a genius move for him to do. And now stomping right on the Sin City Ringtail's knee.
You know, her dance career might get ruined because of that.
No, I don't think anyone in the UFW Nation wants to see that happen. And now just kicking at the thigh, trying to knot up that muscle. And now locking her into a heel hook. A lot of the crowd not liking it, myself included, but you cannot deny the effectiveness. If you take out those legs, you take out Sylvia's best offense. Sylvia refusing to give up, but every second in that hold is another second where she could potentially get herself injured here. Trying to drag her away to the ropes, and I think she's made it.
Yep, she's got the ropes. And Valencia telling the break. And, of course.
Oh, this up to a 3 count, up to a 4. Valencia's got a lot more patience than I would have had. Breaking it at 4 there, but you can see the damage has been done to Sylvia's leg there, to the ankle. And oh my god! Nailing her with a decapitator there, falling back and driving her throat into the bottom rope.
That is just a metal chain inside that bar, isn't it?
Well, the referee didn't take kindly to that, and Soldier does not take kindly to our ref's opinion. Well, he better not spend too much time fighting with the referee, otherwise she is gonna, well, evict him from the ring if he takes things too far.
I heard Soldier saying there, like, stop counting so fast, and Valencia's answer is just wrestle better.
Soldier now coming off the ropes. Oh, but no, Sylvia able to catch him with her legs and driving him face first into the corner with that deadly nightshade. Well, quite frankly, I think Soldier deserved that. You take your eyes off your opponent, and, well, that's what you get. You let her recover.
For sure.
Well, he let her recover, he let her get back to her feet, and doing that with Sylvia is a dangerous thing to do at the best of times.
100%.
And oh, Sylvia now seated Santon on the smaller Soldier's back. Going for a pinfall. 1, 2, and only good for a 2 count.
And wow. Oh, going up for a pickup. And elbow strikes.
Going with those elbows again, but this time Soldier able to catch that kick. Oh, and he made the massive mistake of trying to swinging it to the side. That just gave Sylvia all the momentum she needed to nail him with that dragon whip.
Going up for another pickup. Oh, and...
oh, come on. Really? Raking the eyes? That's how desperate this man is. A kick to the gut and then a double underhook backbreaker. Oh, don't let this be it.
It be.
1, 2, and Sylvia able to kick out.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, what good is him doing his research and getting all this intel if he has to resort to chokes and eye rakes anyway?
Oh, they're legal. And with a ground sweep kick.
They are not legal, but you know what was legal? That leg sweep.
It was beautiful.
What, Sylvia there with her fist dropping. Oh, she nailed him right. I think as about legally low as she was able to there.
Oh.
Well, and Soldier trying to put a stop to her momentum, but Sylvia having absolutely none of it. Going back in with those elbow strikes. But Soldier able to find an opening, kick her in the gut. Going for a powerbomb, but Sylvia, no, on his shoulders, pushing him in the head. Hurricane Rana right out of that powerbomb.
Nice. That is beautiful.
But Sensei Raintail having to take a moment to collect herself there. Tuning up the band, getting the UFW Nation behind her. Oh, kicks to the head there, staggering him.
Music rock.
Oh, and Sylvia looked like she was going for that bash drop signature combo of hers, but no, Soldier able to fight out of it at the last second. and ready now, going for another chokehold.
Oh boy. And of course, Valencia's starting the count up to 4, and let's go.
I think the pain that Sylvia took to her back and legs might have slowed her down just a little bit there, and Soldier able to get in there with that choke. How many times does this man have to skirt the rules before the ref finally has enough?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's got her up on his back. No, and he nails her with the dishonorable discharge. Oh no, that's gonna be it. 1, 2, and that's a 3 count.
Oh darn.
UFW Nation, your winner by pinfall, the Soldier.
UFW Nation not happy about that one bit, and I don't blame them. And God, now he even has the audacity to say that he paid her back. Come on.
Please stand by.
I guess he wanted revenge.
Yeah, he won the match. Whatever. Good for him. If Sylvia didn't need to resort to 3 to 4 chokeholds to maintain control of the match, I Ricks to take back control.
Captured her at one point.
Yeah, but you can be effective while staying within the rules.
Yeah, but
He was not disqualified. What he did was technically.
we enjoy watching it. It's
Well, you guys may, but me, I like having a little bit of integrity in that
then it's not fun anymore.
But well, regardless, Sylvia, she'll bounce back from this. She always bounces back. She's got that energy. But first match ended in disappointment for the crowd, and the second match, sort of the same deal. Let's hope our final match can liven up our folks here tonight at the UFW Unbroken. But before we get to that, we do have time for one more sponsor, and I think the Connoisseur sponsor readings has someone who wants to talk about.
Yes, let me see here. Club Genesis is your destination for amazing music, great company, fun entertainment, and a staff dedicated to your enjoyment. Our DJ lineup is talented and stands out for the mix of genres available, and the host staff is accommodating, knowledgeable, and fun. Our dancers are some of the sexiest you'll see and amazingly talented at what they do. Genesis offers you a futuristic and comfortable club atmosphere, amazing events, fun spontaneity, and the perfect environment to make us your home club. So, grab your friends. A new adventure lies ahead at Club Genesis.
Very good, very good. And remember, folks, supporting our sponsor supports us. So yes, more to support, please. And with our ads out of the way, folks, I think it's time we head on to our main event. We've had our starters, we've had our hors d'oeuvres. It's time for the main course. So let's head down to the ring with the connoisseur of the announcing to do this main event style.
UFW Nation, it's time for the UFW Unbroken main event of the evening. Who's ready for a main event tonight? Well, definitely sounds like everybody is, so let's get those wrestlers out here and get it going.
UFW Nation, the UFW is home to quite a few different snaps, but if I had to put my money on it, if I had to make a bet, I would say that Z-Phonic might be the most beloved of all of them.
Yes, she is.
Devastating between the bells, but outside of the ring, very nice individual. She takes care of people. But that medical background of hers, not only is it good for taking care of people out of the ring, in its own way it's good for taking care of people inside the ring. She knows how the anatomy works, she knows how best to strike people, and with her size and power and technical ability, that kind of knowledge can be pretty deadly.
She knows where all your weak spots are.
Absolutely, she knows every single way a limb is not meant to twist.
And probably knows how to reset it.
Handy things to know. UFW Nation, let's get this party started. And unlike our previous two matches here, there doesn't sound like there's going to be a clear favourite tonight. UFW Nation behind both of these individuals.
Yeah, well, they're both lovable characters.
And both very similar when you think about it. Both powerhouses in that ring, relying on power and technique rather than agility. Both of them having a medical background as well. And, well, both of them, well, they are historically known as to be quite good friends outside the ring. But I imagine both of them are going to throw all of that to the side once the bell rings.
But we'll see what happens.
UFW Nation, it's time for your UFW Unbroken main event of the evening. This contest will be a standard singles match scheduled for one fall. It will be officiated by Valencia Alexander. But first, to my left in the blue corner, coming in from Erfurt, Germany, with a height of 6'4" and a weight of 268 pounds. Let's hear it for Z-Phonic! And her opponent to my right in the red corner, coming in from Takaka, New Zealand, with a height of 6'2" and a weight of 230 pounds. Let's make some noise for Varka Kai!
Oh my God, he's so goddamn cool!
Excellently done by our connoisseur of the announcing for tonight. Both of our competitors have been checked, so let's see if they are ready to go. Let's do this, Z.
I'm ready.
And both of them heading to the middle of the ring and starting off with the Kumbaya handshake lock.
Very nice, very nice. And a lockup.
Like I said, these two good friends out of the ring, but once that bell goes, it's all business. Kind of an elbow lock up there into a wrist lock, and now Z muscling Varka into a hammerlock.
I have a terrible joke and it's not going to work. It is medical business.
Well, it might be. It might end up that way, depending on how energetic this match gets. Another lock up here, and now... Oh, Varka able to get the upper hand now, sending her off to the corner with an Irish whip. It's safe to say that both of these two might not be 100%. They have had some rough encounters recently, but I imagine, well, the safest opponent for each of them is going to be each other, because I doubt either of them is going to do anything to cause major injury to the other. But at the same time, you still want to win that match, so you've got to do what you've got to do.
Yeah, but after all those nice little knee punches to the gut and having her fall to the ground, he's going up with a pickup with Z.
Yeah, they might be friends, but they're still going to throw hands. They're still going to beat the ever-loving bejesus out of each other.
No, for fun.
Oh my goodness! Corner high knee right to the dome there of Z. That's not going to help with the headache she's been having recently.
No, that concussion is going to get her.
Oh, and a monkey flip from the corner to the center of the ring.
Oh my God!
Z might have the weight advantage here, a good 30-35 pounds, but Varka, do not underestimate this man's strength either. I would say these two are pretty evenly matched in the power department.
Oh, going
and now
those
kicks to the chest there. Oh, and dropping her with that final one there. That's a lot of impact to bring down someone who's almost 270 pounds. Oh, but wait a second. Z there with a small package. Shoulders down. One. But only good for a 1 count.
Well, we don't speak of weight classes with women here. We just know she's strong.
All right, that's going to make what I was about to say have what I was about to say next. I'm a little bit more of a awkward then for you, Miss in the corner. Oh, but before I get to that, big judo through from Z there, able to take Varka down to the canvas. I was going to say, these two, they're evenly matched, I would say, in power, but Z does have a bit more weight behind her moves there, so that could be a deciding factor. Off the ropes, and oh, and dropping down with a H-bomb, driving that forearm right into his body.
That's gotta really hurt.
No, I don't think power is going to be the deciding factor between these two. I would say Z's a little bit better on the technical side. Varka maybe a bit more agile. It's going to come down to those minor differences to see who's going to win here.
Oh.
Varka now getting the upper hand here, left and right, and using that big old head of his with a headbutt, driving her back into the corner.
Oh, and going right across to the other side of the ring. I think he's going to go...
Punch a ticket on the pain train here. Varka hyping himself up. Come on, mate. Stop holding back. Let's get this party started. Loving and going in there, looking like he's trying to hype up Z, and Z responding in kind, and both of them going to the center of the ring, and both of them going for a drop kick. Both had the same idea, and both basically cancelling each other's moves out.
That is an unusual situation. Oh, and goes back into the punches.
Well, even though drop kicks didn't work, it did bring him back to the center of the ring now, and Z able to get the upper hand. Oh no, and a massive power bomb to Varka. A big mama snap deciding she didn't want to play the striking game anymore, so just yeeted that boy up and down to the canvas. I guess you've also got to wonder there, were they holding back against each other a little bit? Was that friendship coming into play? But if it was, I don't think it is right now, because Varka is now trying to rearrange her face with those right hands.
Oh boy. She won't have much of a snoot left.
Oh, he's not satisfied with just rights, folks. He is now throwing in those left elbows as well.
Hey, you gotta trade it up.
He did tell her to stop holding back, and well, she did the same to him, so it's only fair. Big leg drop off the ropes. Yeah, and beating up someone that you get along with in the ring, I imagine, well, it's definitely a lot more harder than doing it against someone who you actively want to beat the living hell out of, that's for sure. But both of these two professionals, and Varka's looking like he's going to want to continue keeping that offense going.
It looks like he's actually like waiting for her to get up. Give her some time. Oh,
Big Mama Snap's all fired up, back to her feet, locking up with him again. Oh, and maybe letting Z get up to her vocal base was a mistake. Varka holding back, it looks like, and paying for it now. Hammerlock, and now just pummeling him on his back and the back of his head with those big elbow strikes.
Enough of those would actually cause a concussion.
Yeah, I don't think Z actively wants to cause one here.
No, but enough of them would cause a blackout. Just enough force, Give it time.
Well, for the time being, she's got hold of that head there, wrenching on it. Oh, and Z now showing a little bit of athletic ability of her own there. Big tiger spin to bring Varka face down onto the canvas, and that is not the kind of face you want hitting the canvas.
No wedge faces to the canvas, please.
Well, Z helpfully taking his face off the canvas, but unfortunately for him, it's in the form of a crossface.
Oh boy.
And she's got him dead center in the ring as well. Even with Varka's power, that's going to be 270 pounds. He has to move if he wants to get to the ropes.
Looks like Val's checking to see how he's doing.
Bloody no!
Oh, he's
but
actually getting there.
Even with one arm, he's able to drag himself over to those ropes. And Z letting go immediately, not even needing the ref to tell her to do so.
I'm surprised he didn't rip up that canvas.
And you see there, folks, you can afford to let go before the 4 count. A little bit of integrity goes a long way.
But it's not fun.
Well, that snarl from Varka didn't sound fun either. And just like him, Z backed off and let him get back up to his feet. And she paid for it as she sent up and over with that belly-to-belly suplex.
And that has to be painful.
Yeah, both of the competitors here, they've had moments where they haven't gone for the proverbial kill when their opponent was down. But it looks like Varka's not going to make that mistake again.
Oh, and goes for the leg.
Kick to the thigh muscle there, trying to knock that part of the leg up.
Enough kicks there will cause some bruising.
Yeah, and 230 pounds elbow dropping onto your knee. That's some potential to do even more than just bruising.
Oh yeah, we got that nice artery right there. We got that nice sciatic nerve, some shock pains up the spine. Yeah.
Oh, Miss in the corner sounding like she has a medical background as well. As Varka delivers those stomps.
I've listened too much to my nurses.
Oh, and now Varka using those educated legs of his, getting her in a grounded head scissors. And after taking out her legs like that, this could be a brilliant idea. If she can't get out of this, she's going to either have to tap out or risk passing out.
Oh, but I'm hearing a lot of growls.
Now she can growl and snarl all she wants. She has to get to those ropes because she needs the brain needs oxygen, it needs blood, and he is denying her that.
Got her foot on the rope.
Oh, and just like Z did earlier, the second they got hold of the ropes, breaking the hold.
I'm not surprised. She looks like she's just struggling for air over there.
Oh, but unlike Z, Varka not backing off and giving his opponent time to breathe, dropping that head of his right onto the solar plexus there.
Ooh.
That's not very fair.
Now waiting for her to get back up, but as you can see, definitely keeping close to her and now hoisting her up, and that is some power there, bridging German suplex.
Going for the
1,
count.
2. Oh, and just a 2 count.
Oh.
Goodness, you don't see Z get lifted up and thrown around like that by many people, especially those smaller than her.
Yeah, that is very true.
That is just a testament to the raw power of Varka.
He's got to try a little bit more harder to keep her down, though.
Well, letting her get back up there, maybe that mutual respect coming into play again, but it could be a costly mistake. But at the same time, it could have... wait a second, are they
trading headbutts?
Yes, they are.
Oh!
Oh, and both of them headbutting at the same time. This is this is the last thing that two people who have had bad knocks to the head want to be doing, folks. But I guess that's another thing they have in common. They don't make the best choices sometimes.
Oh.
You would think two people with medical background would know better than to beat their heads against each other, but I guess not.
I guess they were seeing who was going to have the blackout first.
Well, I guess sometimes when you're with your friends, you make silly choices. Both of them shaking off those headbutts. And it looks like Varko got off better off that exchange there, running in with that jumping knee strike.
And our poor mama snip on the ground.
But no! Z able to find a second win, and she nails him with the snowfall. I was going to say, it looked like Varka got the better off. It looked like Varka's head there was better off during those headbutts, but apparently not.
Well, being that his head is more of a triangle, it probably spaces out the impact a little bit more.
Biology lessons now, folks, from Miss in the Corner.
I need to stop listening to Neko.
But funny enough, Z there, looks like she didn't quite have the energy to go for the pinfall after that snowfall. She could have potentially won there. Oh no. She's got him in the ropes. Oh my god, she nails him with the heat seeker, that rope assisted pile driver. Dropping him right on top of his head and neck with all of her body weight behind it. He could be out of here after that. But no, Varka!
This is the way she treats her friends. Makes me wonder how she treats her enemies.
Varka, despite getting dropped on his head, able to fight back. I guess circles just have really sturdy noggins.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh god, 275 pounds up in the air, dropping her with that one-arm spine buster.
Oh my god, he's
I'm following up though.
damn cool!
But Kraven, have you ever tried to lift up someone who outweighs you by like 40 pounds like that? It's not an easy thing to do.
Cool! Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
Like, adrenaline can only get you so far, especially after a long grueling match.
Looks like they're both struggling a little bit here.
Well, yeah, Z getting to her feet, but I don't quite think she knows where she is right now.
It's going to be whose tank runs empty first.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like both of them have locked eyes, both of them going to the center of the ring, and both of them with the same idea. Double discus lariat taking each other out.
Oh, that does not look good.
No, it does not, and with both of them down, the ref's going to have to make a count here. We can't have the main event end in a count out, surely.
No. We've only had that
before.
once. That's happened once before, yeah, but no, not this time.
We don't want history to repeat.
Yeah, come on, crowd, cheer for They need some energy. Wake them up.
Both of them threw as much power at each other as possible, and they might have KO'd each other.
No. We can't.
It would be a poetic end for these two, but not the end that the UFW Nation wants.
No, we need our medics back, please. Someone's gonna crawl out with the other. One of you gotta wake up.
Up to a 5.
Jesus!
Up to a 6, and neither of them are moving. They might have actually knocked each other out.
No.
Well, here we go.
No.
Coven, come on, positivity, man.
Oh my God.
No! Both of them coming to, and both of them helping the other up.
Well, I'll be.
Oh wait, but
Oh,
Parker able to nail the Tongoro stunner.
Where did that energy even come from?
1, 2, 3, and that is it.
Probably just the last fumes of the gas tank.
UFW Nation, your winner by pinfall, Vodka Kai!
After a rocky start and middle to the show, folks, I think that was a great main event, a great way to end it, great match between these two.
That was very unexpected, very surprising, very good match.
I'm gonna speculate a little bit here, folks. I got a feeling that not only did they both help each other up, but I'm pretty sure neither of them wanted the match to end that way, even if it meant one of them had to take one hell of a finisher there. Oh, and I think both of them have realised they might have overdone it there in the ring against each other. A little bit irresponsible for two medics, but well, they're both able to walk out of the ring, so hopefully they're going to be no worse for wear.
And they sound like they're a little worried about what their fellow medics are thinking about them later.
Well, I guess any match that you're able to walk away from is better than one that you have to get stretched out from, but man, that, like I said, folks, that was a hell of a main event, a hell of a way to end Unbroken.
Sounds like they all agree.
The head of a show, 3 great matches. Regardless of what you might think about some of the endings of those matches, you cannot deny that was some great action we had here tonight. 6 of UFW's best, putting on their best performance in that ring. All the type of excitement you expect to see at a UFW event. But of course, like all good things, folks, sometimes it just has to come to an end. But we had a lot of fun, we had a lot of excitement, we had the action, we had the drama, we had the violence that you've all come to expect here at UFW. Well, I think it's time that we closed off for tonight. My name has been Alex Hero, and tonight I've been joined by
In the corner, along with
We're in announcer tonight, connoisseur at the punching pro.
But while that might be the end of tonight specifically, folks, there's always more UFW right around the corner. On Friday night, you can come back here to catch an episode of UFW Nightfall, 8 PM SLT, where we'll be having matches along the lines of Veronica Doyle going up against UFW's president of the ring, Nate Fox. We'll also be having Luca Cross going up against Val Kennedy, and in the main event, the hardcore title will be on the line as Hacker 4715 takes on Silvervale for the hardcore title chair. Then on Sunday, 7 PM SLT, you can catch another episode of Frontline, where we'll be having Queen Bee Honey going up against Temujin. Not only that, we'll be having Julia Barbosa taking on Vex. Then for the main event, we will have Valkyrie going one-on-one with KO. Lots of action planned there, lots of excitement. And then next week, same time, same place, you can catch another episode of UFW Unbroken, 5 PM SLT. And it feels like I'm missing a little something. missing the chord. Have I missed? Have I missed anything that the UFW Nation should be excited for?
I think we should announce a reminder about March 22nd.
Absolutely. Let them know what we've got planned.
Yes, reminder, on March 22nd at 7 p.m. SLP, which is a Friday, Breakout will be out. That is an hour early. Please remember to come early.
Absolutely, absolutely. Lots planned, lots of excitement. And with that, folks, you may now use your microphones.